Good afternoon, this is Hill Stories from Carding Mill Valley.
Coming up, we are showing interviews, poetry and photos that we have been working on over the past 3 days.
To start off, we have 2 interviews about the sheep here.
We hope you enjoy.
We interviewed a local farmer
about his experience with sheep. What's your opinion on sheep?
Well, sheep's alright on their own, as long as they're left on their own to do their sheep things.
Why do you think they're pestering people?
Well, they're pestering people down here in Carding Mill Valley because people are feeding them. They're feeding them loads of junk. So they'll come up to you, see, and they'll be pestering you all day long.
Thank you so much for your interview, Farmer.
No worries.
And today we have a special interview with a sheep. Today we're here in Carding Mill Valley interviewing the local sheep population. So sheep, how do you feel about people feeding you? That's very interesting. Now, what do you think about the local scenery? Okay, that's quite good. That's quite interesting. So, do you like the streams or not? Oh, very good. Well, this concludes it. Bye.
Now we are handing over to Callum and Isaac, who will introduce their films.
Hi, I'm Isaac.
Hi, I'm Callum.
Today we'll show you 2 films. The first is Exploration Day.
And the second one is the exploration of the Long Min.
The freezing cold water is flowing down the stream, away from the reservoir. The moss covers the ancient rock. The thistle lies in the bed of grass.
Here is a photo montage that Bonnie and myself have created. These are some photos we took in Carding Mill Valley.
I'm Julia. I really enjoyed my experience here. This is a poem I wrote called Stories. Maybe left, maybe right. I fly above. I stand alone. Memory segmented, watching water split ground. Carrying pieces of places into conclusion. She sits and writes. He crosses the boundaries. They come here often. And curiosity offers gifts. Walk towards me. I will stay here.
This is my poem talking about the sounds of the reservoir. The birds chirp loudly, but not obnoxiously. The stream trickles steadily down into the reservoir. The wind rustles through the trees, a gentle breeze.
This is a poem I made called Silent Forest, and Bonnie helped me make it into a film. Across the reservoir is a silent forest glade, full of enchantments and mystery. A glade of magic, a glade of peace, creatures unknown dwell within. Goblins and pixies, trolls and fairies, all share the dell.
Here is a poem that I wrote, recorded and enhanced with photography. I am really proud of it and I hope you enjoy it. The autumn storm. Swaying, the trees whispered, shrieking goodbyes to the little leaves, whipped away by the ferocious breeze. Angry, the reservoir swirled, swashed and spat. The anemic sky unleashed a blanket of rain. Spears of raindrops crashed upon the sad stones.
This is the poetry. It's freezing cold.
The wind rustles through the trees, a gentle breeze.
A glade of magic, a glade of peace, unknown creatures dwell within.
The freezing cold water is flowing down the
The
street.
spear-like raindrops crashed upon the sad stones. The anemic sky unleashed a blanket of rain. Trees whispered, shrieking goodbyes to the departing leaves, whipped away by the ferocious breeze. The reservoir swirled, swashed, and spat. Alone yet peaceful, a horse stands grazing atop a hill, silhouetted against the anemic sky.
Maps of lichen, sunken goblet, fungus thrown for the fae. Lulled by a breeze, lullaby birds, we are pulled onto the broken ground.
This is a slideshow of photos we think you'll like. Enjoy.
one bench, the rest is ground.
And only with great walking comes pizza.
Also, birdsong is beautiful and car alarms are not.
Bye.